It's a beautiful afternoon for a game today, folks. I'm Andy McNamara, and this is Axis Football. This game features some of the league's brightest stars. They are dominant at their positions, and we get to watch them together here today. Well, it looks like both teams are ready to go. Let's head down to the action. The kick's away. Shakes off the first tackle. He's put to the turf. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Motion for the offense. Mills gives it away. Broken tackle. Swanson with the tackle. Gain of 10 on the play. First down and 10 to go. Mills drops back into the pocket. He's got a target near the 25. Completes that long pass. Atkins with the tackle. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10 for the offense. Mills steps back to pass. Breaks into the backfield. Poole makes the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. Second down.
Hike.
Mills on the handoff. He eludes the first defender. McGee with the tackle. Gain of 12 on the play. The offense coming in for a 2-receiver set. Mills steps back to pass. Play action fake. And the pass is incomplete. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line.
Go!
Here's the kick. And it sails through. They will strike first today with that score. The kicking team set up to boot it away. Hunt on the kick. The offense will start things off from the 25.
Tonight.
QB with the play fake. Tipped away and incomplete. Second play of the drive. Receiver in motion.
Go!
He'll pitch it off to the runner. Wraps him up. Down he goes. Tackle by Palmer. That'll go for 9 yards. Washington sets up on third down. He steps back to pass. He makes the throw. And he's tackled right away. That's good for a gain of 4. First and 10 for the offense.
Tonight.
He makes the toss off to the left side. Wrapped up and brought down. Keller with the tackle. They'll lose 1 on the play. The offense will operate from under center. Steps into the pocket. He's got a receiver in single coverage deep. McGee with the tackle. A nice pickup there by the offense. First and 10.
Hike.
And he'll step out of bounds near the 30-yard line. Gain of 1 on the play. The offense will operate from the gun.
Hike.
Hand off to Middleton. Right, wrestles him to the ground for the tackle. That will bring up third down. Third down, 3 yards to go. Steps into the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. The field goal unit makes its way up to the line. Here's the kick. And the kick will fall short. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Motion right. Mills on the handoff. Tackle made by Wilkins. That's good for about 7 yards. The offense comes in on second down. 3 yards to go.
Tonight.
Running the RPO. He decides to pull the trigger. He's finally taken down. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. 1st and 10. Mills steps back to pass. He makes the throw over to the right side. Big time. He steps in for 6. The offense sets up for the point after. There's the kick. And it's good. That score widens their lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. He rockets this one deep. The offense will start things off from the 25. They'll send a player in motion. He drops back. Tosses a pass. Tipped away and incomplete. Washington makes their way to the line here on second down. He steps back to pass. A flag on the play. He's going to be pulled down by Craig for the sack. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. They're going to flag the defense for holding here, and they'll take the penalty. A fresh set of downs for Washington. Handoff to Middleton, and the tackle is made. That will be a loss of 2. The defense sets up in a 3-4 set. QB back to pass. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And the pass falls to the ground. 3rd down, 12 yards to go. QB back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. The offense lines up to punt. Miller kicks it away. And he's tackled. First down and 10 to go. Motion for the offense.
Go!
Mills on the handoff. Wilkins breaks through. It's a sack. That'll bring up second down. The offense sets up in shotgun. A flag on the play. He'll be tackled near the 45. Let's see how the penalty affects that play. Ooh, the referee caught him. Defense offside. They'll accept the penalty. The defense lines up in a 4-3. The first quarter comes to an end. A tight race so far today. Second down for the offense. 14 yards to go. Player in motion. Hand off to Reeves. And he's brought down by Hughes. Gain of 7 on the play. 1st and 10 for the offense. Hand off to Reeves. Shakes off the first tackle. And he's tackled. That's good for 10 yards. First down and 10 to go.
Go!
Reeves gets the ball here. Tackle made by Wilkins. That's good for 10 yards. Second down and short. Mills steps back to pass. Finds a target on the left side of the field. Ball's on a string. Complete to Reeves. Tackle made by Wilkins. That will go for about 5 yards. First and 10 for the offense. He makes the short throw. And he steps out of bounds. That's good for about 7 yards. Second down and short. Mills steps back to pass. Tosses a pass. The catch is made by Gallagher. And he's immediately brought down. That's good for about 7 yards. First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Reeves gets the ball here. And Poole makes the tackle. That will go for about 8 yards. Second down, 2 yards to go. Mills gives it away. And he's in for the score. The offense sets up for the point after.
Tonight.
It's up. And it's good. That score adds to their lead. The kicking team set up to boot it away. He'll send this one deep. A fresh set of downs for Washington. Cross with the sack. They'll lose 8 on the play. Washington makes their way to the line here on second down. The runner takes the inside handoff. Tackle made by Fowler. That's good for about 2. Washington sets up on third down. He'll pitch it off to the right side. And he's stopped up around the 20. That brings up fourth down. The punt team makes its way up the line. Miller kicks it away. And down he goes. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Motion right.
Go!
Mills with the throw. And Lawson grabs it. Complete. Tackle made by Wilkins. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. Second play of the drive.
Go!
Fakes the handoff and looks to pass. He safely steps out of bounds. That will go for about 5 yards. The offense comes in on second down. 14 yards to go. He drops back into the pocket. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field. And he misses his target. Third down. They'll send a player in motion. Mills drops back into the pocket. Complete to Morin. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Lee. They'll pick up a chunk of yards on that play. First and 10. First and 10. Player in motion to the right.
Hike.
He hands it to the runner on the left side. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Harrison. That'll be good for about 2. Second down.
Sit up.
Mills pulls the trigger. And the ball is batted down. Third down. 2 yards to go. Mills drops back into the pocket. Atkins wrestles him to the ground. Gain of 4 on the play. The offense is going to try for 3 here. There's the kick. And the kick is good. That score widens their lead a bit. Lining up for the kickoff. Hunt kicks it away. Washington getting set to start off this drive. QB back to pass. And it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete. Washington makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. QB back to pass. Throws a pass. And the pass is incomplete. Third and 10 for the offense. Pitch to the right side. Tackle made up by the 30-yard line. That will go for about 5 yards. The defense will use a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining. The punt team takes the field. Miller kicks it away. And he is down. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Mills steps back to pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. It looks like we've got a player being helped off the field. 2nd and 10 for the offense. Mills drops back into the pocket. He makes the catch. Gain of 9 on the play. 3rd down and short. Mills steps back to pass. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. He makes the punt. And down he goes. First down and 10 to go. He drops back to pass. And the ball is batted down. Washington makes their way to the line here on 2nd down. Steps into the pocket. He sees a target over the middle of the field. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on 3rd down so far today. Let's see what they do here. He's not going any further. That brings up 4th down. The offense sets up to punt one away. He makes the punt. Breaks away from the first defender. That's the end of that play. The offense looks to get things going here on 1st down. Mills gives it away. McGee with the tackle. That will keep the chains moving. And the offense calls timeout. They will have 1 remaining timeout. 1st down and 10 to go. He tosses a floater. The pass is knocked down. Incomplete. The defense sets up in a nickel set. Dropping back. He makes the throw over to the left side of the field. Snagged out of the air. Wilkins breaks through. It's a sack. Gain of 15. And the offense will call a timeout here. That's their final timeout. And out comes the field goal unit.
Hike.
Hunt on the kick. And the kick is good. That score adds to their lead. The offense lines up to kick it off. The kick sails deep. The offense will start things off from the 25. Steps into the pocket, tosses it over to the sideline, tipped away and incomplete. 3 receiver personnel for the offense. He steps back to pass. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. That brings us to the end of the second quarter. A bit of a lopsided matchup so far. Looks like we've got an injured player down on the field. Here comes the kicking team. Hunt on the kick. Washington getting set to start off this drive. Motion right.
Hike.
Tosses it over to the sideline. He steps out of bounds. Gain of 4 on the play. Second down, 15 yards to go.
Go!
Middleton takes the handoff. And he'll be tackled near the line. Gain of 1 on the play. The defense lines up for another third down. They've executed well so far here today. The pass is incomplete. The punt team makes its way up the line. Miller kicks it away. And the defender got him down. Let's see what the offense has dialed up for the first play of this drive. Hand off to the left side. McGee with the tackle. That's good for 10 yards. The defense sets up in a nickel set. Mills on the handoff. Shepard brings him to the ground. That will go for about 5 yards. Second down, 14 yards to go.
Hike.
Quarterback on the design draw, and he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Loss of 4. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. Incomplete pass. The offense is set to try for a long field goal here. Hunt on the kick. And the kick is good. They'll extend their lead with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. Hunt kicks it away. Washington getting set to start off this drive. He tosses a floater. Wrapped up, brought down. Hansen with the tackle. Small loss on the play. Second down. 12 yards to go. Steps into the pocket. He makes the throw over the middle. And the pass misses the mark. Incomplete. The offense has not had much luck converting on third downs today. Player in motion to the right. Steps into the pocket. And down he goes. That's a sack. That will be a loss of 5. The punt team takes the field. Miller kicks it away. Missed tackle. He's put to the turf. The offense looks to get things going here on first down. Mills with the throw. And he safely steps out of bounds. That'll bring up second down. Second down.
Go!
Handoff to Reeves. And he will be brought down by Crawford. Gain of 16 on the play. Third play of the drive. Mills gives it away. Wrapped up. Tackle by Lane. That will be good for about 1. Second down for the offense. He drops back into the pocket. QB with the play fake. He makes the throw into the end zone. Tipped away and incomplete. The defense lines up for another third down. They've executed well so far here today. Handoff to Reeves. And he will be brought down by Hughes. That's good for 10 yards. From under center. Mills pulls the trigger, and Lawson grabs it. Complete. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Lee. That gets us to second down. Second down. 3 yards to go.
Hike!
Mills on the handoff. He crosses the goal line. Touchdown! The kicking team sets up for the extra point.
Tonight.
Hunt kicks it away. And it's good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. Hunt kicks it away. Washington getting set to start off this drive. He drops back. Throws the ball. Tipped away and incomplete. Washington makes their way to the line here on second down. Motion left. QB back to pass. He fakes the handoff. Throws one. And the ball is batted down. The defense has done well stopping the offense from converting on third down so far today. Let's see what they do here. QB shows run, but pulls it back into pass. And he misses his target. The offense lines up to punt. The punt's away. Shakes off the first tackle. He is picked up and brought down. First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Mills gives it away. The runner breaks free, and he's brought down by Hughes. That's good for a gain of 4. Second play of the drive. Player in motion to the left.
Hike!
Mills on the handoff. Tackle made by Wilkins. Gain of 4 on the play. Third down. Just 1 yard to go. Mills on the handoff. And Harrison got him. Gain of 10 on the play. First and 10.
Go!
Mills on the handoff. Wilkins breaks through, It's a sack. Gain of 13. That brings us to the end of the third quarter. A one-sided matchup so far. 1st and 10. The receiver goes into motion.
Go!
Counter play to the outside. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Harrison. Gain of 11. 1st down and 10 to go. Mills gives it away. And the runner is wrestled to the ground. Tackle made by Lee. That will be good for about 6. The offense comes in on 2nd down.
Set hut.
Mills gives it away. Shakes up, and he's in for the score. They're setting up for the extra point.
Hike.
Hunt on the kick. And the extra point is good. They'll widen the gap a bit with that score. Lining up for the kickoff. The kick sails deep. First and 10. He drops back. And he'll be sacked in the backfield. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd down and long. QB back to pass. He lets one go deep along the sideline. Gilbert makes the catch. He safely steps out of bounds. A huge pickup there by the offense. 1st and 10 for the offense. QB back to pass. He throws one down by the 10-yard line. And he'll be pulled down immediately. Gain of 9 on the play. The offense comes in on 2nd down. Just 1 yard to go.
Go!
Pitch right to the runner. And the defender got him down. That's good for about 7 yards. 1st and goal.
Go!
Middleton takes the handoff, and he will be taken down. Tackle made by Hansen. That will be a loss of 2. 2nd down and goal for the offense. Run to the right side, and they march it in. Touchdown, Washington. They'll opt for the single-point attempt here. Here's the kick. And the extra point is good. Washington eats away at the lead a bit. Here comes the kicking team. On the kickoff. Missed tackle. And he's tackled. First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Mills gives it away. And Poole makes the tackle. That gets us to 2nd down. 2nd down and 10 to go. A flag on the play. Looks like the ref is going to call him for encroachment. Defense jumped early, and they'll accept the penalty. 2nd down for the offense. 14 yards to go.
Set hut.
Mills on the handoff. And he'll be tackled near the line. That'll be good for a couple yards. 2 backs for the offense.
Hike.
Mills gives it away. Tackle made by Wilkins. Gain of 10 on the play. First down and 10 to go.
Tonight.
Mills steps back to pass. He sets up and throws, and the catch is made by Reeves. Wilkins breaks through. It's a sack. That'll go for 9 yards. A nickel set for the defense. Mills gives it away. Wilkins breaks through. It's a sack. Gain of 12 on the play. From under center.
Tonight.
Mills gives it away. And he's stopped around the 40-yard line. Loss of 4. It's a Washington timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. Second and long for the offense. Mills gives it away. And he's brought down by Hughes. That brings up third down. Timeout Washington. That will be their second timeout. Third down for the offense. 7 yards to go. Player in motion from the backfield. Mills gives it away. He's taken down near the 35-yard line. That's good for a gain of 4. The offense is going to try for 3 here.
Tonight.
Hunt on the kick. And it sails through. They'll extend their lead with that score. The offense lines up to kick it off. He'll boot this one deep into the end zone. The offense will start things off from the 25.
Go!
Tosses a pass. Deflected by the defender and incomplete. Second and 10 for the offense.
Go!
He drops back into the pocket. Tipped away and incomplete. Let's see if the offense changes up their plan here on third down. So far today, they haven't had much success on third down conversions. And the pass is incomplete. Fourth and 10 for the offense. They'll have their hands full trying to convert this. He drops back, makes the throw over to the left side. The pass is knocked down, incomplete. They are just unable to make it happen there. It'll be a turnover on downs. This drive will begin from the 25-yard line. Mills gives it away. Fumble! And he will be brought down by Crawford. Gain of 7 on the play. Washington calling a timeout. That will be their third and final timeout. The offense will operate from the gun. Mills on the handoff. Tackle made by Shepard. Gain of 4 on the play. First down and 10 to go. And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Second down, 12 yards to go.
Go!
And he takes a knee to keep the clock running. Third down, 7 yards to go. That will do it for us today. For everyone here at Axis Football, I'm Andy McNamara, and we'll see you next time.